Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here and welcome back to another video. So a lot of you guys have talked to me about how you want to do YouTube and it's something you really enjoy doing, or maybe you've already been doing it for a while but you just aren't motivated enough to like get up, grab a pen and a sheet of paper, start jotting some ideas down and then actually executing them for a YouTube video. So due to that, I thought I would tell you guys how you can stay motivated on YouTube, because I've actually been in the exact same boat as you, and there were multiple times years ago where I would just stop making videos because I wasn't motivated or I wasn't seeing any results that I wanted to see, and I'm sure that you guys are in this exact same boat as I used to be in. So anyways, if this video does end up helping you guys out or help you get motivated at all, please do leave a like, because 400 likes on this video would be awesome. Also, I did do an interview for Edgy Labs on how you can grow your YouTube channel in 2017, and that's gonna be the first link in the description below. I would really appreciate it if you could just click that link and maybe check it out. You don't even have to read it all if you don't want to, but maybe give it a quick glance, and because it might just end up helping you grow your channel. But moving on from that, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I want to say is that you should make sure you're enjoying what you're doing, and by that I mean YouTube is supposed to be a hobby and not a chore. So you should be uploading whatever makes you happy, and you shouldn't be caring about what anyone else thinks. So take me for example. Not many of you guys probably know this, but I tried gaming content for a while a few years back because I thought it would be like an easy way to grow, and throughout the whole time doing it, I just hated making videos because I wasn't having fun getting up and grabbing a controller to play a game that I don't like anymore, and that was like Call of Duty back then. So sure, it was fun in the beginning because that was like the honeymoon stage where I was like all excited to get big on YouTube and I had a ton of ideas down, but I just got burnt out because I wasn't having fun with the videos I was making. I was literally just wasting away my free time, and I asked myself, why am I making videos that I don't enjoy making? And I had no answer for that at all. So I personally took a break for like 1 or 2 years and decided I don't want to upload something I just don't enjoy uploading, and instead I started doing this, tutorial videos, advice videos, things like that. And I knew it was something that I enjoyed doing outside of YouTube, like teaching people how to solve technological issues and stuff like that. So why not make videos about it as well? And if you have a passion and you really enjoy that passion, then YouTube's gonna go great for you because of how strong your passion towards that thing actually is. Sure, it might not go like amazing right off the bat, but if you're actually passionate about it, it's gonna take off sooner or later. Basically what I'm saying is, don't make videos about something you don't enjoy by thinking it's an easy way to grow, because 1, you're wasting your time, and time is really valuable. We don't know how much time we have on this earth, and 2, viewers are able to tell the difference between a content creator who enjoys what they do and a creator who doesn't, and it would be insanely hard to grow a channel making content about stuff you really just don't like on maybe a daily basis, a weekly basis, or however often you do upload, and that's like one of the main reasons YouTubers get demotivated. And moving on from that, the next thing I want to say is, don't let the numbers get to your head, and by numbers I mean all the stats you probably check daily on Social Blade or your YouTube analytics, because when I was first starting out, I was checking those numbers daily, and although I would go into it with high hopes, I would always leave being incredibly demotivated because I wasn't getting as many views or subscribers per day as I wanted. And you can probably relate this to something like weightlifting or something, and let's just say that you go into the gym and you start lifting weights for about a month, but you just aren't seeing the progress you want to see. That's the exact same situation I was in with YouTube, but I didn't think of it logically at the time. So like, let's say that you go to a gym for like 1 or 2 months, there's literally no way that you can become the most built person in your city or your gym but just going for 2 months when there are people who have been going for 2 years. So it's the same thing with YouTube. Like, say you only do YouTube for 1 or 2 months, there's no way that you can be as big as PewDiePie. It's not gonna happen. So you actually have to put the work in, but everyone's been in the same situation that you've been in when you started out. Anyone who is successful has been in that same situation. So again, I didn't think of it like that. I was comparing myself to other YouTubers and wondering why I wasn't like doing as well as them. I knew my content wasn't at their level at all, but I still felt like I should be seeing some results, but just seeing myself not doing as well as I thought I should be doing was flat out demotivating. And looking back at it now, it was definitely my fault because I was trying to compare my growth to someone who already went through the struggles that I was currently going through, and I was basically complaining about the fact that this person who was on YouTube way longer than me was getting 500 or more subscribers a day, and I was getting 1 or 2 a day, which honestly made sense because I was a new YouTuber. I was comparing myself to someone I shouldn't have been comparing myself to, and that was only demotivating for me more and more every single day. And just in general, I don't think it's smart to compare yourself to someone else who's already doing better than you, because although it can give you motivation to work harder and maybe pass them up one day, it has an even greater chance of getting you to think that your hard work isn't taking you anywhere, and you might as well just like quit while you're ahead or something like that. Just don't compare your growth with someone who already has like an established audience that's much bigger and only keeps getting bigger, because it can get really frustrating. And trust me, I know this like by experience. And I think there's literally a quote which basically summarizes what I'm trying to tell you guys right now, and I believe it goes something like, don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle, which basically means don't compare you starting off to someone else who already knows what they're doing. It just doesn't make sense, and just like I was saying before, it just doesn't make any sense to make that sort of a comparison. Everyone who's successful on YouTube right now has been where you're currently at. At one point in time, like, they were also struggling, like, why am I not getting views and stuff like that. Just focus on yourself and your hustle, and people will eventually just start comparing themselves when they start their channels to you, and like when you're like a much established channel, or a much more established channel is what I'm trying to say. Honestly, the last thing I just want to say is just be patient. For almost everyone I know, it took a long time for them to find success on YouTube, and the same applies for myself. A lot of people I know who made successful channels like within the past few years have actually had channels before that where they struggled to grow, but throughout the whole time that they struggled, they continued to learn what worked and didn't work, and eventually they just made new channels when they're done with their old one and use the newfound information they used or like learned and ended up blowing up. And that's not how it was for me at all. I actually made YouTube videos on and off since like 2008, but not many people know that because I did private like all of my old videos where I was learning like what worked and didn't work and things like that. But basically, just like I was saying before with weightlifting, a lot of people can get demotivated if they don't start seeing results within like a month or two, but that's like completely normal. Most people have been in your situation, and a lot of people get demotivated when they look at their channel after a month or two and don't see significant growth. The two kind of relate. It's weird, but that's like the one thing I could like think in my head like for an example. But again, a lot of people have been in that situation. It's completely normal. I've been in that situation. I know how easy it is to fall into that mindset, but you have to remember that for some YouTubers it can take a decade before they start finally picking up. What got me to where I am is I basically doing whatever I just told you guys, and all this kept me motivated long enough to start seeing my numbers go up, and now those numbers are able to motivate me even more, and I'm blessed about that. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like get any sort of motivation at all, then please do hit that like button because 400 likes on the video would be awesome. Also, here's the post notification shout out from my last video. If you do want one, just hit that bell icon below until it looks like the one that I have circled. Comment below saying you did it, or tweet me a screenshot for extra proof. But other than that, subscribe if you haven't already, because 100,000 subscribers really isn't that far away at the rate we're going at. So hopefully we can do that soon. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.